You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train.
I think that we need to move into a place of morality and complete consequence for people doing ridiculously unnecessary, cruel, devious, manipulative, disgusting things for absolutely no reason other than their own self-gain of ego.
Right.
A scandal that went off the rails. Like, what do you mean it went off the rails? It honestly sounds like they think that it's a little ridiculous.
That's kind of funny though, because off the rails, and it was the toxic gossip train.
The toxic gossip train. Chatting down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got one way ticket to the manipulation station.
Somebody in that writing room thought it was clever. Somebody did.
Right.
Because it's the juice. And if you don't have the juice, you don't have it. So if you don't have the juice, you can't capitalize.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That big fire. Yeah, she kinda.
Good morning. My apologies. I know I haven't been responding back to comments. I haven't been home for like 4 freaking days. I'm trying to catch up. Obviously, that's why my mask is already hardening right now as we speak. Listen, if you're brand new here, hello, my name is Pearl. I do skincare sometimes when I am doing reactions, and we are about to hop right in here because I don't even have time. I'm literally going to be late for, I don't even know if I should call it brunch because it's super early. So it's basically just a little breakfast date. But anyways, Trisha Paytas calls out Colleen, and you already know, I know nothing about this. I have not been anywhere close to the vicinity of knowing what's going on. I have not been alert at all. So I rushed home. Well, I didn't really rush home, but I was like, I need to go home. You know, like I need my life together. I need to do laundry. I need to do my face. I need to do my skincare, all of that good stuff. So let's hop in and see what the heck is going on because yeah, I saved this video immediately and was like, I need to go home and film. I need to edit. I need to comment back to my subscribers. Like, I have stuff to do. I do not need to be in this house with you right now. So anyways, let's hop in here, see what the heck's going on because girl, what did you say?
Trisha Paytas is moving on from her podcast with Colleen and has recently started her own show called the Just Trish Podcast.
Oh, did she?
She's joined by her journalist friend Oscar Gracie, and together they've been covering pop culture headlines. And this week, Colleen was a topic of discussion. In the episode, Trisha revealed that Colleen ended up apologizing.
Have y'all seen it? Has anyone? If you have seen it, please let me know down below. Is it worth watching, or is it something I should just move on?
Apologizing to her
Let me know.
for having sent around photos from her OnlyFans.
Why does she have a bow on her couch?
And Trisha is also in this episode coming out to defend Adam McIntyre after learning that Vanity Fair recently published an article that honestly was more in the defense of Colleen and has gotten Vanity Fair a lot of backlash for the way they chose to cover this entire situation. The whole reason Oscar and Trisha were talking about Colleen was because of this article that was published by Vanity Fair, which was titled, How the Miranda Sings Colleen Ballinger Scandal Went Off the Rails. Everything you need to know about the drama tearing YouTube apart. Which, I'm not really sure where they got the tearing YouTube apart.
The way I was just about to say that. Like, excuse me? Please don't give them that much credit. Please stop.
Because this really hasn't torn anything related to YouTube apart. People seem pretty united in how they feel about Colleen, and it's not like she was part of some group like the Try Guys or something to where it feels like a whole company is on the line as a result of her actions. But in this article, they talked about the things that are being said about Colleen over the last 2 months, almost like shading other outlets like Rolling Stone and Huffington Post for covering it. And I mean, in the title itself, the scandal that went off the rails, like, what do you mean it went off the rails? It honestly sounds like they think that it's a little ridiculous.
That's kind of funny though, because off the rails, and it was the toxic gossip train. Somebody in that writing room thought it was clever. Somebody did.
What is being said about Colleen, at least that's how it comes off. And it kind of feels that way even more as you read the article and they say things like, the reality of some of these claims and in turn, the broader narrative around Ballinger remains murky. Various allegations remain unverified, left to endlessly circulate as they fall under that ever-expanding umbrella of quote-unquote inappropriate behavior. In a sense, this is a familiar story for the social media age, but Ballinger's downfall is unique. She brought teens into an adult world and made it feel like it was theirs, then saw those fans turn against her. It's the product of a particular era of YouTube stardom, of a digital persona able to cultivate a feverish and savvy fandom that's been trained to reverse course
because I already read it and was annoyed
with the first spilling of tea. They also only mentioned Adam and Colleen in the article by name and referred to Adam as a whistleblower, writing, McIntyre established a new YouTube identity as Ballinger's whistleblower, frequently posting new videos and racking up hundreds of thousands of views by commenting on the hypocrisy of her every move. When Oscar told Trisha about this, she felt the need to defend Adam because even though she's had her own issues with Adam, she completely supports him when it comes to speaking out about Colleen and could not believe they would call him a whistleblower.
This is so hard to talk about. Like, the whistleblower thing, calling someone that is a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Because no matter how you look at the situation, like, Adam was a minor. Adam was a fan of somebody, and he was made to...
And that's another reason. Why are they saying that they're teens? Was he not like 11, 10 years old? And a lot of these kids were like 9. Like, you're not even a teen technically until you hit 13. At least that's how I always looked at it back then. But even then, you're really not a teen until you hit like 15, 16 anyway. You know what I mean? It's like you're still transitioning through like puberty and hormones and like, who do I like? What do I not like? And, you know, who do I want to be? Who do I not want to be? Am I going to be popular in high school or not? All these dumb little things that you think matter back then when they really absolutely don't.
To feel some type of way, you know what I mean? He feels like he was like manipulated. He came out with the story, and it's like to diminish it, I guess, like I said, and just call him like a whistleblower to make it seem like it's for attention or something, is like really ick on Vanity Fair's part, you know what I mean?
Trisha says that people have been criticizing her for not speaking up sooner about Colleen and are saying, oh, you're only speaking up now because you're involved, because Colleen was sending your photos around making fun of you from your OnlyFans. But she said that she's had her own issues with Adam prior to all of this, and that she had seen him tweet something shady while she was pregnant, so she blocked him because of that, and she wasn't aware of all the details that really went on with Colleen from 2020, and so she wasn't aware of it when it was being talked about this time around. But now that she is, she says she supports Adam 100%.
I do have to say, disclaimer, is like, a lot of people are like, okay, you didn't say anything until I involved you, and it's like, you know, for a minute I wasn't looking at anything, and then also me and Adam, like, you know, he always says like Trisha had me blocked and stuff like that, and it's like I blocked him for something completely unrelated, had nothing to do with this, like something unrelated, you know. He had replied to Pop Crave and say it's like the spawn thing about like my unborn when anyone else has pregnant or something, so like that is why I blocked him. And so we have our own issues. Obviously he doesn't like a lot of the stuff I do, like he just doesn't like me, and that's totally fine, and like obviously I don't want to see negativity about me, especially during my pregnancy, so I just blocked him, that's it. But in this situation I 100% have nothing but like sympathy and empathy and like support for Adam in this situation, because it's just very clear cut what everything was. She was the adult, he was the minor, with the underwear, with everything like that, like the editing out of the video, like I support him fully.
She said she had to speak out when she was involved because she needed people to know where she stood because it was getting really out of hand.
It's a whole situation, and it's a very like legal situation too. There's like a minor involved, there's all this stuff like that, like that's why when my stuff got involved, I had to say something, because I was like, I need to make a hard stance. Like, I don't support it. This is not okay. Like, I stand with victims. I'm worker. This is not okay. This should never be, especially to minors.
And she further goes on to defend Adam against Vanity Fair because she feels like he has a right to be making videos about this situation, talking about it, and she understands him.
So like heated about this because like, you know, you can not like Adam, think he's whatever, like, you know, he's done drama and stuff like that. But like this is what's so annoying is like when someone like his job is a YouTuber and so he makes YouTube videos about this, and it's like because he was a victim, it's like all of a sudden he's like this like, oh, now he's a whistleblower. It's like, no, like this is like he finally has some support. Like someone came out and said, hey, this is what she said to me to take you down. Like he's like, I feel validated and I know that feeling. You know, I didn't know any of this in 2020. I didn't keep up with any of it. I knew nothing about it.
Now, like I said, Adam and Colleen were the only name.
I find it weird that they even called him a whistleblower because of the fact that he already tried to out her a long time ago and nobody cared and came for him. So him doing it again isn't necessarily like, what would he be, how is he whistleblowing when he already did that? Like he already tried and no one was listening. Nobody cared. You know what I mean? Like,
mentioned in the article, which is really interesting.
It's just like, dang, the way people really will
Becky and Johnny
defend people with money is crazy.
Messages that he had received from Colleen, where
like,
she sent Trisha's
still did
OnlyFans
something
to him
wrong
and was making fun of Trisha. But in the Vanity Fair article, there was no mention of Johnny. And when talking about Colleen sending photos of Trisha, they didn't even name Trisha. They wrote, in the ensuing weeks, Ballinger would be accused of everything from performing a Beyonce song in blackface as Miranda sings to texting a worker's nude photo to a minor. Ballinger's legal team has denied she performed in blackface, saying she was wearing green face paint for a prior cover of a song from Wicked. Trisha then went on to just confirm that this is true, that she sent Trisha's OnlyFans photo.
Does this not just make you appreciate Jenna Marbles in a whole different way? Does it not? Does it not? God. I still stand by my freaking Jenna Marbles reaction. I still stand by it. I still stand by it. And look at this. Look at this and then think of Jenna. Damn it, man.
because she had apologized to Trisha for it.
Well, it was confirmed. She sent them. She sent me an apology on that Saturday after I made the video. I made the video July 3rd, and then she sent me an apology on like Saturday, July like 8th or 9th. And she's like, yeah, I was a coward. I lied to you. Like, I should have just told you the truth when you asked me about the photos. Like, I was a coward.
Hate cowards.
That was it. So she like apologized for it. So she definitely sent them to that guy.
Which Colleen had originally lied to Trisha. Trisha said that she had tried to confront Colleen about it when there were rumors circulating that Colleen was making fun of Trisha's OnlyFans by saying,
there goes that figure again in the background. Does anybody know what that is? Am I the only person that can see this? Am I the only person that can see this dark, black, demonic looking entity behind her? Am I the only what is it? What is it? There's not a super fan out there to tell me what that is. At this point, I'm just like, everybody's evil. I don't know. I wish I could think and feel differently, but that's where my brain's at right now. There's no more good people in this world. Point blank, period.
Sending them to her fans and all of that. And so when Trisha confronted her, Colleen claimed that they were just lying about her.
You know.
I did ask her about these a couple weeks ago before there was the proof, so to speak, right? And she assured me that she had never sent photos of me. That
the lies.
This one fan who was underage at the time would send
Everyone
photos to
lies.
her. She's like, no, he was
liars
a fan.
everywhere.
He sent photos to me, and he was obsessed with you. And he would just send me it, and once in a while I'd like respond to him and be like, hey, okay. That's what she told me a couple weeks ago.
That's honestly just so embarrassing. Like, I can't even believe that she got caught like that, and then she came back with her tail between her legs and apologized to Trisha. I mean, at that point, it's like, we know that you're probably not sorry, and you're mostly just sorry that you got caught, and that there were screenshots of you talking about Trisha sending those photos around. Like,
you got caught.
I just don't understand. Like, she really had the opportunity to just
you
confess
you didn't.
and, talk it out with Trisha, but she really waited until people fully on exposed her, and I don't know why she would think that after everything else that's come out, that people wouldn't keep those screenshots of her sending around Trisha's OnlyFans. It's like, they kept screenshots of everything else, so I don't know why she thought that wasn't gonna get around and that her telling Trisha that, oh, my fans, they're just lying, it was gonna be okay and that she was gonna get away with it. Like, that's just not the theme for Colleen these days. But going back to this Vanity Fair article, I still can't believe that this is a thing. They got so much backlash for this article, and Oscar, who was doing the podcast with Trisha, is saying that he's kind of feeling like maybe it was a favor article, maybe to try and boost her.
Bingo. I was just thinking that because I was thinking about the article that they wrote about Aaron Carter's sister and how Aaron Carter's mom was so pissed off about that and like hated Vanity Fair because of it. I'm pretty sure it was Vanity Fair. You guys remind me in the comments. I'm trying to go off of memory here, but I'm pretty positive that's what it was.
Her image back up a little bit because the story is kind of dying down compared to earlier this month, but it did nothing but, completely get Vanity Fair a lot of backlash. And also the author of this article also blocked Adam, which is not a good look because Adam was obviously upset when he heard about the article, read the article, saw what it said, he was tweeting about it, his opinions, all of this, and then he revealed that the author literally had blocked him. This whole situation is just such a mess, but this is what Trisha had to say about Colleen and the Vanity Fair article that recently came out about her. Let me know if you guys read this, what you guys think about it in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye, fam. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, and yikes. Yeah, I really do feel like that was one of those pieces that was like in the shadows. It was either, paid for, had somebody reach out to Colleen herself, things like that, read it before we publish it kind of situation. But, I'm still not understanding why there's no criminal charges at this point. Where are the criminal charges? Carly got her criminal charges. Like I said in my video, nope. It should have been prison. I knew it was going to be jail, but it really should be prison. But where are the criminal charges for Colleen? I mean, obviously she could probably pay her way out of it. But I mean, if I was Trisha, I would definitely go that route because you broke the law. You definitely broke the law and it was recent. Obviously, we can't really... At least I don't think that they can do too much about the things that happened in the past. At least if they did, that would be one big open case of details. But for the things that happened to Trisha, yeah, I mean, I would definitely go that route. But at the same time, I don't know if Trisha's going to take it to that level, which, again, I think she should. I think that we need to move into a place of morality and complete consequence for people doing ridiculously unnecessary, cruel, devious, manipulative, disgusting things for absolutely no reason other than their own self-gain of ego. No, these people need to be eliminated completely. I'm absolutely sick of people who operate this way, even on a small scale. That doesn't matter if it's a large scale, small scale, big scale, medium scale, ghosting, blackmail. I really don't care. Revenge porn. I don't care. All of it needs to start getting nipped in the butt because these people really need to be taken down. Like, they're horrible people. And honestly, with or without my opinion and with or without the consequence, karma will come for them. Sooner or later, whether they believe it or not, karma will come for them and they will wonder, you know, like, how did this happen? How did I rack up all this karma? Because of the way you are. Because of the way you are as a human being. You know, it's just like so disappointing how people can be. I guess I should say some people, you know. But anyways, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go wash my freaking face, get my laundry done, go get my nails done. Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna have to get my nails done tomorrow. That sucks. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go do all that. Let me know your thoughts on this video down below, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Is there more?